So, so last time you managed to acquire, and that was funny thing that everybody, including
I can get it. I get it right.
forgot about map fees. So thankfully I didn't put that against you. So yeah, you had the 4th and final map piece. You defeated Demon Host and additional like entire cell worth of few hundred cultists at least. Yep, fun. So it was pretty much a big success. Yeah, we also mostly by Cadis probably doesn't know about it, but using Intel source that Moriana and Xantis have, they managed to, using their mutual friend, kinda steer dominate forces to stop like sleeper agents who tried to gather up reinforcements to pincer you. And also Moriana brought that, I don't know if Gabriel remembers, that elderly guy who gave you, whom Moriana talked with. She kinda convinced him to go along with you, and now he's a guest on board the Rogue's Trader ship. And
the rank is an adept though.
And from the talks, it turned out that in the past life, before he earned an ire of some nobleman, he was an adept or like scholar, somebody who dealt with knowledge. So that was that. Apart from anything else, I'm honestly not sure. I think that's basically it. And of course Xantis like gave Captain Kenneth entire program, or like he gave him the vision of bright future that his training holds, and he basically gave some of the guys yeah, he asked Kenneth some stuff, and he basically forms like his command squad, and yeah, maybe we should start, as this is all happening during the monthly long travel, because we are returning from Periphery to Scintilla, the home of Calixian Conclave. Then you of course like contacting your contacts, sorry. Yeah, reaching out to your contacts, buying stuff so that it will be waiting for you. So at first thing I would want to deal with yeah, the elite squad. If you can, as I will be dealing with it, if you'll be able to like put some names. So obviously the leader of command squad and entire thing is Captain Kenneth. Then you ask him to get his command squad. So do you perhaps remember the roles? I will give you names.
Oh, I have their roles here. Let's see here. There we go. Their roles.
Like one at a time, so you'll have like full picture.
How the hell are you gonna go stealthy in that power armor suit?
I'm not stealthy. Oh, him. Oh, him.
Him.
Captain Kenneth himself, the Psyker, the Vox Operator, Medic, Master of Ordnance, and the Priest.
Okay, so starting from up to down, I might as well copy some of the names. Fuck, okay, so Psyker will be Then Vox Operator. Vox Antalius. Medic. With Medic we're gonna go with one stereotype. So let's see for one particular name. Nation.
The commands names.
Vox, Medic, and Master of Ordnance and Priest. Okay, so two last ones will be...
Joriana Moss.
I already had like Moss, Dr. Moss in Stars Without Numbers campaign.
Resistance cold. I don't have resistance.
Drissithia Thong.
Unshakable faith.
Jyla Sauce. Sauce.
Yeah, so Master of Ordnance is Cantor Neil, and
What the
Priest
fuck is this?
Exalta Sol.
Traded I have insanely faith. It happens. I don't have anything. Shit. Okay.
And names sound strange, so I'm gonna say that, yeah, that in the command squad, Medic and Priest are females. Even though the
Ignatia.
last ones is like... Yep, okay, so...
Is that your sister, Demko?
No. I'm super tanky now. I'm just reading up on this. I am crazy tanky now.
Oh, what do you have?
Great. Well, I have my refractor field. I spent the majority of the last bit of my money to get a common quality refractor field. And I got my power armor, so I can 70% chance to avoid all damage. Then I have AP 8 after that.
So for like, for example, because Kenneth is like higher ranking, so his fellowship, for example, is higher by 10, like starting, and yeah, I think we might go between sessions. I might just throw in their starting stats for that command squad to maybe not waste too much time, and it probably would be easier for me to do so. Are you fine with that, Santis?
Oh, yes, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, so as the travel continues, I'm guessing you begin your like training regime almost like immediately, like the next day.
Yes.
Regime is probably the right word.
It's basically always how it's called. So yeah, basically...
No, because it's about to get bad for them. Go ahead.
Like, for example, because you like, I guess, Kenneth presents his command squad, all of them seem pretty loyal with their own queer. Solon is like type of guy who is of course obviously loyal, but also like snarky. And even though he only like begins to like have the power, because for now his Psy ratings is like 3 or 4, or maybe even less. I don't know what's the standard for Imperial Guardsmen Psychers. And he's pretty much aware that if he fucks up, then either Warp will kill him, or his teammates will kill him, or his superiors will kill him. So he's pretty much laid back, and he tries to enjoy day-to-day life, which means if he gets a chance or like R&R to get some horse, drink a lot, and generally enjoy life for as long as he can. And of course, he obviously priest. Exalta is. I don't want to make her like typical Puritan zealot, but obviously she, if ever Cadis gets a chance to talk with her, they would probably find a lot of common language.
So love at first sight, basically.
Perhaps. And yeah, but she like sometimes throws in banter like typical preaching about Light of Imperium, dangers of warp, and like berating Psyker.
I don't think she really wants to talk about breaking the Psyker in front of her.
Berating.
Really.
Berating, not breaking.
Oh, berating. I think you said she was talking about breaking the Psyker.
Gotta break the Psyker, guys.
Like, you do realize your commanding officer is a Psyker, right? You might want to cool it.
Break that Psyker, boys.
Technically, Caden is too.
Caden is what?
Caden's a psycho.
He's a what? I did not know that. Huh.
You mean Lord Inquisitor Caden?
Lord Inquisitor Caden.
Even if he wasn't, I would say that he lived for long enough and he's badass enough that, yeah, he can, like, for example, use teleportation through the warp without hexagarmic wards.
The fuck?
Like, if you live long enough, at some point you attain a level where you have really not many things to fear from warp. Anyways, as for the others, well, they are pretty typical Imperial Guardsmen for now, who don't really talk too much. They try to look like yes sir, ready for duty, but like your senses give off that they are maybe not scared, because after all they're Imperial Guardsmen, but there is some sense of uncertainty around them, as they are presented in a line with their equipment. And maybe in some places you see that, yeah, they spend time before gathering by cleaning it. And Captain Kenneth looks at you, Xantis. I guess you gather like one of the bigger rooms on the ship that is changed into training area. And of course, anybody else, if you wish to be present, then no problem. And yeah, Captain Kenneth is like, salute, and sir, my commanding squad reporting for duty.
Excellent. Now, I'm sure you all know who I am, but just in case, I am Interrogator Xanthus. From this day forward, I am your commanding officer. If any of you have a problem with that, speak now, or forever hold your peace.
There's like some, not really like widening of the eyes, but like they stop for, there's like obvious signs that they are processing this information. Like their eyes go, so like they slightly tilt, so they look at one another. Nobody really says anything. Maybe because they are cool with that. Maybe because like in the like subconscious says that, well, if you're gonna say no to throne agent, you're probably gonna die very quickly. So they're like as one, like they respond. No, sir.
Good. Now, you all are the commanders of... Oh wait, is this just the commanders or is this everyone in the platoon?
It's depending if how would you want. Captain Kenneth thought that you would want to meet commanding squad only at first.
Alright. Command squad only. You are the commanders, or rather, you will be the command squad of the platoon. Captain Kenneth is your... How do you say? Ah, yes. Captain Kenneth is the platoon leader, of course, and you have all been chosen so that you may fill a specific job within the command squad. I trust that your jobs are pretty obvious. From this day forth, for as long as you're on my ship and under my command, you will spend he wouldn't even say away. You will spend the majority of your time training. When you're not training, you will be learning. When you're not learning, then you will be too exhausted to do anything other than sleep. This is the way it has to be, considering the enemies that I'm going to have you fight in the name of the Inquisition and the Emperor.
Priest Exalta looks positively vibrant by the thought that she's gonna fight for the Emperor.
Well, good, because she's going to be fighting a lot for the Emperor.
Yeah, the rest of them are like the look, sights, and aura of resignation.
Like, oh fuck's sake, really? 3 AM PT, what kind of monster are you?
Like, oh fuck, but apparently kind of
He's an interrogator.
shows them like pretty okay, but this is like for a few moments, but then there's like aura of resignation, but also that emotion when you feel that even if you hate it, you know it's good for you, so you will do it.
Good, good. Now...
Like quitting smoking.
Or, in Staggy's case, quitting the drinking. Now then, each of you will be assigned, shall we say, a mentor from within the cadre. They will teach you, aid you. You will grow stronger, more powerful under their under their tutelage. And when the time has come, you will unleash the results of your training upon the enemy. Specifically, you. What is this psyker's name again? Let's see here. Let me look at you.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Solon's had like, after you said that, on my ship, and he had like, he tries to hide it, but there's like small, snarky smile on his face, and he had like his arm raised, or however they signal that they have a question.
Oh, yeah. What is it, psyker?
Sir, I perfectly understood everything you said up until this point, sir. I have one question, sir.
Ask.
You mentioned your ship, sir. Isn't that currently Rogue Trader's ship, sir?
Don't worry, I'm going to be training you personally, psyker. Now, to answer your question, yep, this is his ship. But so long as... Well, how will we word this? However, as the ranking inquisitorial officer on this ship, it is my ship. So, any more questions?
No, sir, I understood it perfectly, sir. And like...
Good!
Shit-eating grin is still there.
Now, you, what's your name? Solon?
You are asking Psyker?
Mm-hmm.
Solon Dorweiler, sir.
Good. To continue with what I was saying, I'm going to be training you personally. We're going to have fun together. Lots and lots of back-breaking fun.
Now start running and don't stop until you puke your breakfast up.
Oh no, that's going to happen in about 5 minutes.
I am thrilled, sir.
Good. Also, Ignacia, you're also going to be training under me directly. I'm going to be teaching you everything I know about the medical field, which is, by the way, quite a lot. Vox operator. Who is...
It was me.
Cantor Neil. He like stands to attention. Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought that was the ordnance master who's counting.
It was
me
all
out.
of them.
Yep, sorry, my mistake. Vox is Antalius.
Vox Operator Antalius. When we're done here, you will report to Moriana Joss. She will show you how to use that thing properly. Ordnance Master Cantor Neal. You will also report to Moriana Joss. Let's see. And Priest Exalta. Oh God, what is that name?
Exaltia, I think.
Exalta
Exalta.
Osowicz.
Osowicz. Exalta Osowicz.
Strangely, like Polish letters, but
Osowicz.
technically pronounced as Osowicz. Yep, she like stands attention.
Question
You
is,
are
do you want
going
to
to
be
have
trained by Cadus or me?
Cadus, because this is going to be weird. Even though Xanthus is of the radical perspective.